All right, it's Friday, April 19th, just following up on the SPY. You can see it's now moving to the lower part of this range that was discussed. It took out the, after buying the puts here on this third red bar that was forming, I was anticipating taking out the low of the day, the low of yesterday, which was this blue line. Now we're following through lower towards the pre-market low. So I was just able to scale out, set up an Norris trade. I bought the 505 puts at 772. I just scaled out at 875, a point higher. And now we get to see at no risk, what happens. If we get to this target, this is a potential exit area, and it's an area of inflection, whether we'll continue or possibly reverse from there. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It gets tricky in terms of what to expect all day long, but nevertheless, we did follow through lower and take out yesterday's red bar low, which we were anticipating. We had the opportunity to do that, early on after kind of failing at the liquidity area up here and then reversing lower. Now we're continuing down towards, this target down here. Let's see if we hit that. And that's an area where either you scale out again, you take your profits, or you kind of watch and just see what price action wants to do at that inflection point. So no risk right now. Maybe it doesn't get there. As long as we hold the midpoint of that first bar and don't threaten to take out that high, we're down on the day, and we'll just kind of see what kind of daily bar unfolds. But again, on the weekly chart, we're anticipating this chart, this bar closing red for the week, which would anticipate, lower prices into next week. Whether it happens on Monday or some later day in the week, we should test whatever low is made this week into next week. But for now, moving lower, but it's a little tricky, on a Friday. And given that exhaustion risk day after day after day, how much more momentum you might get. But now at no risk, we can see if something might unfold to the downside. But this is our next target down here.